Okay, now a biggie from Pam.
It's a frickin' miracle.
And we've titled it Neville Goddard's Ladder Exercise.
Oh my God, can you imagine? This is my world, by the way. Remember, we imagine a show that crushes it? And I just copy the words onto the paper, and it's like, crushing it.
Oh, look, another DDDR, is it?
Yeah, Tonya like lasagna.
Sorry, I thought that was Leanne.
Oh,
Miles, but it's Leanne.
Okay, let's pretend
Hello,
she's here too. Leanne! Yeah, even though you're not here, Lorianne, welcome to the show.
Lorianne, okay. Right, so Pam asks, thank you so much for your email.
You're welcome.
Last night I shared Neville Goddard's work with 13 people who hadn't heard of him before. They were all very impressed. I gave a 90-minute talk about the power of thought, etc., and ended with trying to explain Neville's I won't climb a ladder exercise.
Pause for dramatic pause, right? That's not Neville's exercise, right? I probably have listened to most of Neville's lectures and read most, right? But I have yet to come across that. And when I do searches, I don't come across that. Okay, so let's make sure we get this down. That is not Neville's exercise as far as I can tell.
Okay.
So, and the reason why is the principles are all screwed up. Anyway, Victoria, continue, please.
But good on you for doing a 90-minute talk to 13 people.
By the way, we get emails from people all the time. It's like, hey, I'd like to find a Neville friend, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you tell someone?
Yeah.
Right? You're just starting out. I mean, like, you read a lecture, they've read 0. Maybe you tell them and they read 2, and then then you read 3, and then you yak about them, right?
Yeah.
God, share this stuff. Even if you quote unquote don't get it just right, share this stuff, because now it's like, holy God, man! Like, you actually get conversations going. It's called fun.
Yeah.
With humans. I love humans.
I was unclear about the reason for the absolute denial during normal waking consciousness. I won't climb a ladder, okay, and then when falling asleep, actually doing it. I understand the visualization process and so on. Is the reason for the denial so that the feeling and action of climbing the ladder will become more difficult to achieve and thereby strengthen our determination?
Wow. Get all that extra crap that's added in?
Yep.
This is, by the way, a really common one. And I used to make a big deal about trying to comment on all these because they're all over the place. James, nice to see you. But here's the cool thing, ready? What this exercise does prove is what you walk around saying don't matter. Okay, it's what you imagine that matters. So here's the thing. If you feel yourself climbing a ladder, which is the actual Neville Goddard quote, right? If you go to freeneville.com, just type the word ladder in. The second or third article down will show Annette. You go to that and you'll find a really good quote. But the whole thing is, Neville says the difference between success and failure is you see a movie of you climbing the ladder, or the ladder's right in front of you and you feel it. There's the thing. Remember, it's never about visualizing. It's always about, it goes back to that quote, how would you feel if you saw the world from the state of your wish fulfilled? Yeah. There's the thing, right? So that whole E.O. Locker Jr. thing, dismiss that. That guy says quite a few things that are in direct contradiction with Neville, so it's like, right, I get it. Like somebody, I always have people say, well, he was in one of Neville's books. Neville shared a success story of his. Yeah, I got it. But obviously, as time went on, the guy's memory faltered quite a bit, right? So I trust Neville. And Neville, I've never heard Neville share that exercise. So, but thank you for asking. And like Victoria said, way super freaking cool that you actually gave a talk and shared this stuff.
Yeah, that is excellent, Pam.
Most people don't. Like, in all seriousness, it's like, well, like, I'm not going to tell anyone about this because if it doesn't work, and then I'll be embarrassed. And it's like, so you don't believe. Great. So you want a buddy that believes, right? Why don't you believe, and then you can have some other buddies that and you can work with this together and just have some fun talking about it.
Yeah, actually, that reminds me of in our secret
We got a little secret group, right?
How we were talking about assuming everyone's awake.
Yep.
And that reminds me of that.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things you can assume. You can assume that, well, like, these people are resistive, they're asleep. I assume people are hungry, so I keep cooking food. Right? You get it? Yeah. That's what the show is. This is a power snack.
Yeah.
So, cool. Thank you. And good on you.
By the way, she says, I love the ex-hostage email. Good on you for being on the list. It's very appropriate for your work Many thanks for your help with this, Pat.